Fabrizio Romano has been talking about Jed Spence and Folarin Balogun, and young Min-Hyeok has joined Belgian Pro League side. Here are your daily Tottenham news headlines. Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel to another edition of the Daily Tottenham News Headlines, where I'll be going through all the latest news, rumours and reports. My name is Leader Dorset Spur. If you're watching on YouTube, please like, comment and subscribe to the channel. If you're listening on an audio platform, please do hit that follow button and leave a review if you can. Okay, so let's get straight into it. Fabrizio Romano has been talking about Jed Spence. Inter sent opening official bid for Jed Spence to Tottenham as expected. Talks ongoing between the clubs at a fee of around €30 million. Spence said yes to Inter contract conditions and now club hopeful to reach club-to-club agreement. Official announcement, Yang Min-Hyeok has joined Belgian Pro League side KVC Westerlo on loan for the 26-27 season. Joining us in January 2025 from K-League 1 side Gangwon FC, the 20-year-old has since enjoyed spells on loan with QPR, Portsmouth and most recently Coventry City, where he claimed a championship winners medal after the Sky Blues secured promotion to the Premier League last term. Capped twice at senior level for South Korea, the forward has been selected to represent his country's under-23 side at the 2026 Asian Games in Japan, which begins in September. Fabrizio Romano on Folarin Balogun. Several clubs have called over recent days for Folarin Balogun, including Galatasaray and Saudi clubs, informed on deal conditions from AS Monaco. Nothing concrete or advanced with Tottenham at this stage. The Lewis family, who control Tottenham Hotspur, have joined a consortium bidding for a new NBA Europe London franchise. The bid puts them up against former Spurs chairman Daniel Levy, who is also part of a rival consortium. This is according to Sky News. Ticket details for the Carabao Cup second round against Charlton Athletic at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium have now been confirmed. A date and kick-off time for this match is yet to be confirmed. Times will be played the week commencing the 24th of August. Tickets for this fixture will be priced as follows across all areas of the stadium. Adults £25, juniors £10, 1882 package is £70. So, just some views on this stories. Well, Jed Spence going to Inter Milan looks like that's really gathering pace now, doesn't it? I still think this fee of €30 million is very, very low for a versatile player who did very, very well at the World Cup recently. But it seems if he wants to go and that's the case, then Roberto De Zerbi has already said if you don't want to stay and you don't want to fight for your place and you don't want to be part of this project, then you're free to leave. And if they kept him in the Premier League, which they did last season, then he'll support them in that journey. So for me, I do think it's a strange one. He is cover for left back and right back and can play on the wing, can play wing back and so on. So he's very, very versatile. There has always been concerns over his attitude. It seemed to me that he'd turned a corner on that, if I'm being honest. I haven't seen that as an issue so far. Seems to get his head down and get on with it. But I don't know. Like I say, the big issue for me is the fee. I think it's very, very low for this sort of player, bearing in mind we're paying sort of 50 million plus for defenders these days in the Premier League. But this is Premier League to an external league, and that kind of shouts volumes, doesn't it? They want maximum money for players but want to pay very little in return. So I guess we're just going to have to see how that one pans out, but it does look like that's on the cards, and Spencer said yes, so it looks like he's happy to move on. I don't know. It's a strange one. It's a strange one. I do hope the club have some kind of plan for this that doesn't include it just being Archie Gray as a replacement, but we'll have to see. Yang Min-Hyeok going to Belgium to play. no surprise there for me. The only surprise for me, if I'm being honest, is the fact that this is just a loan. I don't think it said that there was anything in terms of an obligation or an option or anything like that. So potentially he could still come good. He is 20 years of age now, so still a young man. But in pre-season, he hasn't really set it alight. So I'm not surprised that he's gone out on loan. So we're going to have to see how that one pans out as well. But yeah, maybe one more season developing where he can get regular football. We'll see whether he's up to the level that we really, really want him to be. Valorian Balogun, this one's kind of come out recently. Everyone seems to know that we're desperate for a striker. We're all talking about it. So all the in the knows and all the rest of it are talking about it as well. But this one seems to be kind of being put out there, but there doesn't seem to be any concrete discussions between Tottenham and AS Monaco. So potentially an unlikely, just another one of those stories that's making the rounds. So again, it's another one we're just going to have to keep our eye on and see what happens. I don't know. Would you be happy with that signing? I know from a lot of WhatsApp groups and stuff that I'm in that they wouldn't be. But I guess it's difficult, isn't it, depending on what's out there. I think Victor Osimhen is the main name that's on a lot of people's lips. I don't know. What do you think? I mean, do you think that's the right call? I don't know. We'll have to see. And of course, good to see that the prices for the Carabao Cup fixture are at a reasonable level. I would have personally gone £20, £5 for juniors, but £25 and £10 is still a fairly good deal for a Premier League team playing, in a competition like this. So we'll see how that one pans out, but hopefully it'll be a good full stadium and people get to have a good opportunity to come, a good opportunity for the youngsters to come, to take the family, to take future Tottenham fans that are going to support this club going forward. Fingers crossed. Anyway, thanks for watching and listening. Hope you enjoyed it. If you're watching on YouTube, please do like, comment and subscribe to the channel. If you're listening on an audio platform, please again do hit that follow button and leave a review if you can. I'm leader Dorset Spur. And if you'd like to pop over and say hi on my channel, I'll be more than grateful to have you there. If not, that's not a problem. I'll see you on the next one as always. And up the Spurs.